Kevin, just for you, we've created the most boring morning must-read in the history of Bloomberg Surveillance and Surveillance at midday. Bring it up. Here's Charles over at CBO making paint dry. It's so the type is so small I can barely read it. CBO projects that the program's outlays will significantly over the coming decades, from blah, blah, blah to blah, blah, blah. CBO reported that gradually increasing the payroll tax over 60 years would improve the act. This is the real world, folks, of what Kevin Cirilli and the Republicans are living. Why don't they want that kind of detail on whatever good health plan they're going to come up with?
Well, there's a great story in the Washington Post by Robert Costa about how President Trump is now going into quote-unquote deal-making mode as a result as he's trying to push this through the pipeline. But, you know, clearly this is something that Republicans feel that they have campaigned on consistently. But when I talk to people in the Tea Party, people like House Freedom Caucus founder Jim Jordan, they feel that this is not the right plan. So there's a lot of moving parts to this, Tom, but it has increasingly become the go-to issue because he can't get to other issues that he wants to get to unless he passes this.
Help me here with the count of two. There's a 2 Republican senator differential. That's really small. How fragile is that 2 in the Senate?
It's incredibly fragile, especially if this budget office score says that this plan is going to cost money, in which case they can't avert a filibuster. So again, when you play these dynamics, and when we talk every morning about Russia, or we talk every morning about the latest tweet scandal, that costs this administration a sense of political capital that when it is involved in these tough legislative fights, this is where it becomes a huge issue, and these themes continue.